Hey, what's up guys? Joe here coming at you today, and I am at home finally. We are doing some Town Hall 8 stuff. Little Joe is now a Town Hall 8. It is currently sits as a max Town Hall 7. Currently doing a couple of upgrades, but the next video to come on this series is going to be a whole new series. We're going to start from the very beginning at Town Hall 8, and we're going to see how fast we can max this thing out. So the first video to come is upgrade order. What we're going to go with first. But today's video is the top 5 most used, effective, consistent Town Hall 8 3-star attack strategies, starting with number 5. And number 5 being the drag or mass dragloon. Pretty much the attack strategy that's reliable when we first transition from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8. The best troop in the arsenal when you make this transition has to be the dragon at level 2. And then easily upgrading it. Once you get the laboratory upgraded, then you upgrade the dragons to level 3, and also upgrading the zaps, the lightning spell. So once the lightning spell is maxed out, you can easily take out a max level air defense at Town Hall 8, and that leaves you with 2, which basically overpowers the base. Also, in conjunction with getting some balloons in the clan castle, these things will be all tied up into the upgrade order on what I would do for my upgrading of Little Joe. But anyways, the power of the dragon has the damage per second as well as the hit points for sustaining the max level defenses at Town Hall 8. A little bit of a slower attack, but it's always been reliable for a lot of attackers over the years. Getting this thing done by just a mass group of 10 dragons, some zap spells. You can also throw rage spells in there instead of lightning spells, and knocking out the base and taking it out. The 5 balloons that are in the clan castle on the max level clan castle for Town Hall 8 can easily take out a large group of the defenses, while the dragons either block for them or tie up the defenses for them while they maneuver past the dragons and take out the defenses. So sitting at number 5 would have to be the Dragloon. It's probably the most the attack for the new guy from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8. The next attack would have to be sitting at number 4 would have to be the Mass Hog attack. The Mass Hog, you start out by transitioning from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8 with level 2 Hog Riders if you're able to get those upgraded, while you're down in the Town Hall 7 stage. But once you transition into Town Hall 8 and start acquiring some of that hard-earned Dark Elixir, the Hog Riders is probably one of the better choices to upgrade first, along with the Golems. You got to upgrade your Dark Barracks in order to get the Golems, so you can be upgrading your Hog Rider in the process. So the Mass Hog Rider works by getting rid of the easily lurable clan castles on these poorly designed bases, mainly the anti-2 bases, where you can send a Hog Rider or 2 in to pull the clan castle like the Slutta did here in the beginning of the attack. And then you also have the 3 heal spells to get coverage on the Hog Riders. And so basically it's just basic timing and patience with the Hog Riders. You can either spam the Hogs or send them in groups like McGee's doing here. He's coming in from all 4 corners of the base with Hog Riders. Actually, he comes in from 3 different locations here. And he just continues to provide heal coverage for the Hog Riders as they get into the heavy or defensive areas, like the Teslas, like the Wizard Towers, and is able to get coverage on the Hog Riders while they maneuver through. And most of the time, you'll still have a large bulk of Hog Riders, as well as bringing Hog Riders in the clan castle. So these attacks are great for the folks that do not have the bowlers at their disposal, the Town Hall 10s and 11s that can donate to them. So getting Hog Riders in your clan castle can add 5 Hog Riders to your composition and basically overpower the base with the Hog Riders. So at number 5 would be the Mass Dragon attack, and then number 4 following it up with the Mass Hog attack. As this one wraps up, McGee has plenty of cleanup troops and the wizards and archers to go around the rest of the base and clean up the outside structures. So transitioning into number 3 would be Go Bajo. This is for the guys that do not have the Town Hall 10s and 11s in their clans to donate the bowlers to them. Still very effective by adding Valkyries to the clan castle, using a large group of wizards to assist the Golem in getting into the base, cracking up the first compartment, and sending the Valkyries in to tend to the, most of the time it's dragons in the clan castle. The wizards will follow them up with a poison spell and take care of that. and then the Valkyries can take care of the enemy Barbarian King. And really, once the Clan Castle falls and the Barbarian King falls, the Hog Riders really have not a whole lot of issues with maneuvering through the base. The only problem that you have to worry about would have to be the skeleton trap. Skeleton traps will, spawn up and then chase the Hog Riders around, kind of stabbing them in the back as they get caught up on defenses. Falcon's actually using his heal spells here to lead the Hog Riders as they get into the deeper into the base, healing them back up as they transition through. Searching for the giant bomb locations. Obviously, spring traps are going to cause a hindrance to your Hog Riders, but either way, you can basically spam the rest of the base with the Hog Rider. Having the Valkyries continue on the outsides of the base. We have a couple of the Valks on the outsides, cleaning up the trash ring structures on the outsides of the base, holding on to that second poison for the skeleton trap, and taking care of those guys. That basically opens it up for the Hogs to finish up. And at this point, it's cleanup. Always still effective attack for the guys that cannot get bowlers in their clan castles. And the Hog Riders will continue to clean this base up. We only have a couple of more structures left on this base, wrapping it up for a triple. Transitioning in the number two. Number two would have to be the best of both worlds, Valkyries and bowlers. If you have bowlers at your disposal in your clans, the Goba Hobo, this is basically tying in some Valkyries, cutting down on the Hog Riders, and bringing bowlers with the Valkyries. So you're pretty much overpowering the base with the Town Hall 10 troop in the bowler, bringing 4 in your clan castle with like a barbarian or an archer. That pretty much totals up to the amount of housing space in the clan castle. El Nico here is very patient with his attack, bringing the Shattered Golem to the double Golem set, a couple of wizards to follow them up, cleaning up structures, setting the funnel. That way the Valkyries actually go into the base as well as the bowlers. He's kind of patient here, drops a couple of wizards for that dragon. So he's going to go in, the wizards are going to go in, raise the wizards up, take care of that dragon that came out of the enemy clan castle, dropping his bowlers and his Valkyries. And so the split on the Valkyries kind of split and go in different directions as the bowlers just kind of power through, taking out structures ahead of the Valkyries, using a heal spell there in the center for the bowlers. Really, the heal spell was intended for the bowlers. The Valkyries kind of move really fast, so you have to drop the heal spell ahead of the Valks. He's healing the Valks as they get tied up on structures, getting their health back up, and then he just sprinkles in a couple of Hogs. The attack isn't really focused on the Hog Riders due to the fact he only has a couple in his queue. This really just for the defenses that the Valkyries tend to miss. So this is one of those attack strategies you have to be patient on, see the attack develop, and see where you need to transition your Hog Riders in on the base, because the bowlers do get caught up on walls the deeper they get in the base. The Valkyries are unpredictable on where they're going to go. They kind of tend to run around like wild Mustangs and take out everything. So the Hog Riders are really intended for the back end defenses, for the ones that the bowlers miss and the Valkyries miss. But either way, a very overpowering attack with the combination of the Valkyries and the bowlers from Town Hall 10. So this one will wrap up at a triple, and we'll go into the number one, probably the most OP attack at Town Hall 8, and that would be the Gohobo. That is the Golems, the Hog Riders, and the bowlers in the clan castle. The bowlers coming from a Town Hall 10 or 11, as most of you would know. In this case here, Cody or Christy, she comes in with a Hog Rider to draw that easily lurable clan castle. This really takes up a lot of time, so you got to really kind of be patient with it, dropping poison spells, keeping the troops in the poison ring, and then using either archers or minions to take care of the troops that came out of the clan castle. And then you can transition into the first phase of the attack. Basically, she comes in with a cold-blooded 1 golem to go in and distract. She uses only a handful of wizards to take out a couple of structures to set the funnel for the bowlers. The bowlers can easily get distracted. She uses the king there to scout and ensure that the bowlers will follow him into the base, and then she uses a rage spell for the bowlers. So the bowlers kind of just get raged up, superpower, take over, and drop their boulder ahead of the structures, taking out a lot of structures ahead. And then she kind of transitions. Once the clan castle falls, once the barbarian king falls, then she can transition into the Hog Rider portion of the attack, the second phase of the attack, and then using the heal spell to get ahead of the Hog Riders to get their health back up as they move throughout the base. She'll drop another heal spell here momentarily as they get deeper into the base. Only a couple more defensive structures remaining. Hitting a couple of spring traps along the way, and then she has about 6 hog riders there. But anyways, you still have the bowlers in the core of the base, pretty much at full health. So a very overpowering attack for a Town Hall 8, and probably one of the better ones if you have the bowlers at your disposal for donations. So as this one wraps up, these are the attack strategies that are seen week in and week out on Town Hall 8, over at Paradox at least. We see these attacks over and over and over, very consistent for Town Hall 8 3-star attacks within the war composition. So drop some comments below, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys.